everyone. So as promised, this is a bit of a tutorial for how to navigate Brightspace and our online classroom. Every teacher kind of does their online classroom a little bit differently. So adjusting to your different e-learning teachers is obviously something that you're going to have to navigate. And the first week can be a little bit stressful. So again, just don't hesitate to email me at any time. And like I said, my policy from yesterday's video is that I'll email you back within 24 hours. Okay, so this is our homepage, I like to call it, of our business leadership course. This is sort of where the hub, if you will, where you're going to go for all of the most important information. So really quickly, basically what I'm just going to show you is what's most significant to you for your success throughout the course. Okay, so this is our news feed or our activity feed. And basically, this is going to be where you go for all of the information. How I run my course is that every Saturday morning at 8 a.m., I'm going to post sort of a week breakdown for what's going to be happening that week. And what I do is I attach a Google document. And so you click on this and it's going to open up the week breakdown. Okay. So as you can see, what I do for every week, I include the dates. I write a little bit of a kind of a preamble here, and this is me just explaining what's happening this week in words and some important things for you to remember. As you can see, this is where my email address is, and it's just a great resource for you there. Okay, so for every week, you're going to see that I have a table here, and every day is broken down day by day, specifically what you need to accomplish every day. Okay, so for example, today or yesterday was Welcome to Business Leadership e-learning, and this is where I incorporated the first participation activity. Everything here is hyperlinked in, so all you have to do is click on the document or on the link, and it will take you directly to what you need to accomplish. Remember that from my video yesterday, I said that every day for the first 2 weeks, you'll have to complete one of these participation activities. This is where I will be doing your attendance. So it's really important that you do this every day on the day that it is designated, because I will go in today, I took attendance based on this as an example, okay? So everything's hyperlinked in here, and you can obviously go through it and do things step by step, okay? So yesterday was the e-learning orientation. All right, day 2 video, this is what this video is, our second participation activity, and then our discussion post practice. So this is basically your first opportunity to do a discussion post for the course. So let's imagine that we're going to do that now. When you go back to our activity feed, you'll see that up here at the top of the activity feed is sort of a nav bar. So this is all of the important things that you'll be using throughout the semester. If I ask you to do a class discussion, that's posted under communication, under discussion. So you'll click on that. Okay. And it will take you to a page where the discussion has been posted. Now, there's a lot more stuff here that you won't even know what this is because it's my page, but this discussion post here is what you're going to be completing for today's class. Okay, so you're going to go in, you're going to complete the discussion, you're going to comment on one of your peers' posts, and then you're going to complete and submit the discussion post, okay? If you were doing something in Dropbox, so if you were assigned an assignment, all of our assignments are done through Dropbox. Again, I know you've probably had this through your orientation, but this is just a quick sort of recap of what I do. All right, so that's under assessments and Dropbox. Easy peasy. If it's a test, it will be under quizzes, okay? Something that I do for students is I also have created this course schedule here in the nav bar, okay? Really what this is, if you click on it, it's a breakdown of the entire course day by day. So say something happens to you that we don't want to have happen to you, get really sick, or something happens in your family and you're away from school for 2 weeks. This will be a really great resource for you to work backwards if you needed it, okay? It's also just another way for you to stay on track of what's going on each and every day in our e-learning class, okay? So this is really the most important piece to our course, where you're going to be getting the majority of the information that you need. So every Saturday I post, like I said, this breakdown of the week ahead. The reason I do this is because some students actually prefer to get ahead and work through their e-learning course on the weekends, especially students who are involved in athletics or what have you. And they just prefer to get it all done on the weekend. And you can do this. The great thing about e-learning is after the first 2 weeks, You only have to do one participation activity a week. So if you wanted to, you could work ahead and get a lot of your work done for the week on the weekend, and then you can just focus on your other courses the rest of the week. So I do that for you, though it's not a requirement. Of course, you can work on it throughout the week at your leisure. The other thing that I do is every Monday morning, I go live at 8 a.m. in a video, and I post this video much like this every morning, Monday morning at 8 a.m. And I just go through each week what the expectations are for the week ahead and what's required of you when things are due. And I elaborate on some of the content as well. So you'll definitely want to watch those videos. I also found that last semester students said they really enjoyed my videos and it helped them connect to me as their teacher. And I think that's really important. So definitely check those out. Another thing that I know I've already mentioned, but I'll reiterate it again, is that for every week, I assign a number of different things each week, and everything is due for that week the following Monday at 8 a.m. The reason that I do this is because, again, with one of the positives of being an e-learning student is that it's self-paced and you can work at your own pace. But one of the negatives is that can be really hard organizationally. So it's important that you have deadlines, and the Monday at 8 a.m. is a really consistent deadline that helps people stay on track. Because if you don't have that deadline, it can be really easy to fall behind in e-learning. And then once you fall behind, I find that's when students tend to fail the course. Okay. So that gives you a little bit of a background as to what to expect from me this semester and how to work through our e-learning platform. Don't forget, and I'm sure you saw this in your e-learning orientation, that all the content for our course is also going to be available to you in the content section under each individual unit. Okay, so right now, obviously, we're working on Unit 1, Introduction to Management. So you'll see that there's lessons, assignments, readings. This is just another way for you to access the information. But again, if you're on top of your game and you're just going through things week by week, that weekly breakdown is really going to be your hub. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. Again, my policy is to get back to you as soon as possible. And otherwise, I will see you online. You guys have an amazing week.